Hey, what's going on today, fam? So today I got something special for you guys. I am in a 1999 Honda Civic Type R, the EK9, the Civic, yeah, you know, these Civic, the 2-star all Type R Civics, which I'm super excited about this. So major shout out to my buddy Chris for allowing me to even get behind the wheel of this thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I almost feel like I'm not worth it, you feel me? Like, Type R greatness. So we'll just hop like straight into the specs. So this car is 1999. It's champion, white, beautiful car, in and out. It was imported from Japan. So, and motor wise, it is rocking a B18B, and it has a carbon cold air intake. It's a Tegiwa. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but I will link it in the description. But other than that, it's stock. It makes 185 horsepower stock and 120 foot-pounds of torque, which is plenty to get this little thing moving. So it has stock transmission still, but it has a spoon flywheel and spoon clutch inside of it. So it does come with an LSD from the factory also, which is a major plus. These cars weigh around 2,400 pounds, so real lightweight, you know, like real light up on its feet. Interior wise, this car is stock. It still has its OEM red Recaros, which they look fantastic. You got your Type R steering wheel, Type R gauges, all that good stuff, and it's just all a very beautiful package, all in and out. And suspension wise, he is running on DC racing coilovers, and they're really nice. Have a good ride to it. He has energy suspension bushings throughout the car's suspension, so that should definitely help the front with the ride. If you guys don't know, like the Type R was basically like Honda's ultimate Civic. Pretty much what they did was they went through and they stiffened up the chassis and seam molded it, and then they gave it a stiffer suspension and bigger brakes, obviously in the B16B motor, different trans, different interior. They went through and put bracing throughout the whole car. It's very special. The car feels special when you drive it. And so brake wise, he's running EBC pads and he's running EBC rotors all around. So it's a stop wheel, all that good stuff. Hopefully I am not forgetting anything, because this car really does deserve, you know, all of the praise to come, He's still up on stock wheels, but he's running Toyo T1R tires, and they're 195 all around, and I believe that's all. So let's go ahead and get into the review. So we are not on Snake Road today. Actually drove 2 hours to Chris to see his beautiful car and to drive it. So let's get it. By no means perfect. It's definitely not the smoothest road, but the DC suspension is soaking up all the bumps. And she is just taking it. I love the way VTEC cracks over. And that is the end of the road, and that's the end of the review. Thanks for watching. Now I'm playing. So we're just gonna bring it back around. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find a shorter road, so I'm gonna have to keep on turning around every couple of times, but it is all good, right? That just means y'all get to see more of the car. I'm sure you don't mind. I'm doing a terrible job at this right now, huh? I think I see a better way next time. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the shifter. And so the shifter is a close ratio 5-speed, and it's phenomenal. Like, it has great feel, and it has that mechanical feeling that so many modern cars lack. Like, it feels so refreshing to drive this, because it's like, as I shift, like I feel that it's going into gear. Like I feel that mechanical linkage, and it's literally making me like water at my mouth, because it's like I'm craving it now. Like I know as soon as I give Chris back his car, I'm gonna want more of this. Like it just makes you want to keep on driving it. Like it feels so good. And the car with the seam welding, like the chassis feels so much stiffer than any other EK Civic that I've ever been in. Like the car feels very, very planted, and it feels very, very rigid, which isn't something you hear too often when you're talking about like Civics that don't have a roll cage. So it's just so refreshing. Like you can tell Honda did their homework. And with this being a Type R, it doesn't have like sound deadening, you know, like they removed a lot of that or whatever. So I really expect this car to be quite loud, quite rally, but it's not any of that. It's like, it's crazy how good of a job Honda did with this car. Like it's just so balanced and it feels so good. Let me go ahead, turn around again. I hope you guys don't mind. Oh my God, it sounds so good when VTEC cracks. When VTEC cracks around 6,000 RPMs, it feels amazing. And there's Chris on the side as I'm reviewing this car. Hopefully he's not having a cow. I promise I'm being safe with it, Chris. But the car just feels amazing. And so one thing I really like about it is the steering wheel too. The steering wheel isn't too big, isn't too small. It's a leather wrap unit. It feels on point. And the turn on this car is so direct. Like it doesn't even turn in like a front wheel drive car. Like with the amount of eagerness to turn this car has, it almost feels like rear wheel drive, and it's like, it's almost Miata-esque. If any of you guys have driven a Miata, like you know like how the Miata's like turning is just amazing. And with this car having power steering, like it's just perfect. The steering's not too heavy, it's not too light like a lot of other Civics. But you can tell that Honda definitely did something different with this power steering rack, because it feels very, very good. And this motor will rev all the way out to 8,500, which on this road I'm not gonna really be able to take it all the way there. But I mean, like just knowing that it can do it, honestly, is enough, because it's just intoxicating. Let's see. Get back. Okay. Let's see. We're good. All right, y'all. This is gonna be the last go around with her. Well, maybe. We'll see. Oh, this is nice. There's a shift there, but the pedals are laid out very ergonomically, like to be able to heel and toe in this. It's very, there it is. This motor is like the crown jewel for me though. Like this motor is everything I want in my life right now. Like I want my life to be like this motor, high strung, high revving, and living for today. Fuck tomorrow, I'm living for today. Like that's just how this motor makes you feel. Like when you're inside of this, it feels like you're in something special. It's not because you're driving on the right hand side, like that's not it. It's the whole car itself feels special, from the gauges to the interior, from the sound it makes. This is still stock exhaust, by the way. It just feels special. And there's something special about feeling special in a car that makes you feel special, if you know what I mean. So, I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but I'm really in love with this car right now. So, to buy an EK9 Type R, I think that's the real question of life. I think that's what we all should be asking each other. Like, do we need an EK9 Type R in our life? Is our life complete without an EK9 Type R? Just by driving this, it makes me really like want to know what it is like to drive like an NXX Type R or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, would I just not be able to sleep at night anymore because I drove that car? Like would my whole life consist of trying to do everything I can to own one? Man. Well, I don't want to keep Chris in the cold too much longer, so I am going to stop the review right here. Yo, so I really hope y'all enjoyed this ride as much as I did, because I thoroughly enjoyed it. I just want to give a special shout out to Chris for letting me drive his car, throwing me the keys for some reason. I'm not sure why he trusted me, but he did. But I appreciate that. But if you do, or if you did like what you saw, please do like and subscribe, and please share with your friends, your grandma, your little baby brother, whoever, you know what I'm saying? But thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out.